Shalom, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's your brother coming back with another lesson. Going into the book of SUBCRIBE, Ecclesiasticus. We're going to start off there. This is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. SUBCRIBE. It say, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. So you're going to see right through the enemy. You see what I'm saying? And when you check it out, the history about black people and so-called white people, we have been trusting the enemy all this time and not being aware of him. You see what I'm saying? We're not being aware about the situations of how they continue to kill our people and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And we still trusting them. We still going to their schools. We still, you know what I'm saying? We still banking with them. You know what I'm saying? We still, going to school and having to chase bank or whatever with them is neither here nor there, because we still got to live in this captivity. But as far as like what they doing to us, like they kill us, and the mothers of the dead person that they killed, they go on TV and they say it's not a race thing, it's not about skin color and stuff like that. The scriptures say never trust thy enemy. So they're not going to get away with it, man. Let's go to the book of Proverbs 11 and 21. It say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. So, you know what I'm saying? As far as like the victims of police brutality and stuff like that, they might go on they want to get that silver lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? And then they go on TV and say that it's not about race, it's not about color and stuff like that, because they trying to make it, they justify the murders of these people being killed by the so-called police. But the scriptures say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. So they're not going to get away with it, man. They're not going to get away with it. And the wicked is the so-called white man, which is known as the Edomites, or the nation of Esau. So Esau, you're not going to get away with what you're doing to our people, man. But as for our people, we have to understand the situation that they steady kill us, and then they getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? It's being justified. You know what I'm saying? Homicide and stuff like that. When you can clearly see on the dash cam, or rather you watch it on a video, and you could clearly see the police beating their heads into the ground and shooting them and killing them and killing them in jail. So they hold themselves not guilty for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Zechariah 11 and 5, 11 and 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter. So we supposed to be feeding them, like I'm trying to do in this video. We supposed to feed the flock of the slaughter. It said, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So they kill us and hold themselves not guilty. You know what I'm saying? And they got to pay for that, man. As far as like our punishment is almost up, because the Lord is not going to judge us, you know what I'm saying, for all these years, and not get the person that was behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because we fell as a nation. We didn't keep the Most High laws, and the Lord put us in captivity. Now we're going to pay the people that have us as captives. We're going to put them in slavery and captivity. That's what the Bible says. And we got to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not about feelings, man. It's about what's going to happen. It's a repercussion, man. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. It say, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. So who is Israel? The 12 tribes of Israel represents the Native Americans, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Negroes. of Indian and Negro descent. It said, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. So when they took us in captivity, the table's gonna be turned. We're gonna put them in captivity. And for those who say, "Oh, that wasn't me. That was my forefathers. That wasn't me." Let's go to the 21st verse. It say, "Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of thy fathers." So just because your father did that, the Lord said, "You prepare slaughter for the iniquity of your forefathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities." So, hey, enjoy the kingdom, because guess what? We got it next. Shalom.